Hello, my name is Knight, the Werewolf Teacher of Comics Off the Shelf, and this is What I Read, the series of short reviews where I talk about the books that I read this week, and we are talking about Chapter 7 of DC vs. Vampires, World War V. Written by Matthew Rosenberg, art by Otto Schmidt, colors by Pierluigi Casalino, and lettered by Tom Napolitano. Now, this issue starts the second half of this maxi series. I didn't originally realize it was going this far, but they kick it off pretty well with Darkseid arriving on Earth and saying, "Hey, where's my grandson?" There is this big epic battle that was about to happen that is now being interrupted by the sudden appearance of parademons who make an interesting third or fourth party in this conflict, especially given that their blood is damaging to vampires. Now we've gotten to see, we got to see a couple of tidbits of who's still alive, who's a vampire, who's still human, but also we got to see another group that is in hiding, mostly of non-human people. You've got the Metal Men and Chemo and just like a whole host of other people there that I'm interested to see what role they're about to play. Because they also have a bunch of villains and a bunch of heroes in there, but a lot of them are robotic, and I think it's pretty cool. Now, the one thing that kind of took me out of it was the fact that none of them know who Darkseid is, because there were a lot of continuity things before the vampire takeover, and that just made it seem like everything in the DC universe had happened up until that point, and that it had just diverged at the point of vampires taking over. It was up to 2022 comic canon, and then vampires took over. But apparently, they have no idea about the New Gods. But I also think that might have been necessary to really flesh it out as a separate world. But it is odd to have them suddenly not have information that I thought they already did. All in all, it's a decent issue. I think I'm going to give it a B+. I'm trying to balance out my grading on this because I am an easy grader, but I am trying to be a little harder on some of the things that are just fair.